Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the Sleaford Town save that we stream live over on Twitch and that I also just play off camera. This is the save that I play for my own personal enjoyment. Glory Hunter, I play that for the content. I play that to make videos on. The Liverpool Lady save, I play that to make videos on. Yes, I still play it off camera and in my own time to get between game to game. But this is the save that I play just to play Football Manager for my own personal enjoyment because I enjoy playing the game. But I also do play it on stream when I stream. I've been a bit inconsistent with streaming recently. This video will actually be going out and when this video goes out, I will be back from going away for a week. But I'm actually filming this before I go. So that's how many videos I've filmed in advance. But I should be streaming a lot more now I'm back. So make sure you check out my Twitch and make sure you check out my Twitter. Links are in the description. Anyway, this is the end of season review. So today we will be playing against Mikulova in the final game of the season. Just to round off the season, I'm also going to be showing you my budgets, where I finished, how I did in all the competitions, how my players did, and a little bit of a plan. So we'll start off with. Should we play the game and then do? We'll play the game and then we'll do the end, and then we'll do all the end of season admin sort of stuff. So we are playing against Mikulova here today. Mikulova are currently sitting in 4th position. So they are a decent side, looking to get into the playoffs. As here we go then. So our lineup is as follows. We're going with Forshaw in goal. Is it Harry? I forgot what his name is. Harvey Andrews at right back with Luca Davies, Bobby Moore and AJ Weston rounding off the defence. A midfield 2 of Marcus Gomez and Zach, with Rio Hammond starting on the right. Majid Balogun on the left with Manny Wales in behind Tom Wingate, who leads the line for us today. So let's get into this game and see if we can end the season on a high and get a win against Mikulova. As okay then. Mikulova's going with a 4-3-3 formation and they go with Connor Edwards in goal. A back 4 of Bennett, Benson, Menayes and Liam Brockbank, with Jack Ryder, Moa Hayden and Tom Mayhew in midfield, with Zen Cunningham and Archie White on the wings, with Paddy Webb leading the line for Mikulova here today. It's just confirmation of that lineup here today as we face Mikulova. Confirmation of the final Sleaford Town lineup of the season. A lot of these players, as there is confirmation, we're sitting on 114 points. As we get underway, a Mikulova kick off for this final game of the season, where they need a win, I believe. How are they doing in the league? No, they have got playoffs guaranteed them. So that is good for them as Balogun. Switching to Davies and then out to Rio Hammond. Goes back to Andrews. Zach now finding Manu Wales. Manu Wales cutting in. And the ref has given a penalty. And of course there is no VAR. I feel like the sounds are really quiet. Is that because there's no one here at the game? As Wingate to take the penalty for Sleaford and he puts us 1-0 up. Which you love to see. Tom Wingate getting the goal to put us 1-0 up here in the first 5 minutes. Tom Wingate, ex-Premier League, which is unbelievable. I can't believe we have someone that played in the Premier League last year. As AJ Weston trying to find Manny Wales, is headed away, but only as far as Andrews. Marcus Gomez trying to find Harvey Andrews again. Back to Zach, into Rio Hammond. Rio Hammond turning, and it's just wide from the ex Aston Villa winger. As I don't know why. The sounds really throw me off. I feel like it's really quiet as it falls to White. And White just hitting the post there as Mikalova go close. As Forshaw going to the mid-range to Andrews. Rio Hammond just keeping that in there. As Zach finding Andrews into Rio Hammond. Rio Hammond does have a contract for next season. As Manny Wales is fouled. And we'll go over who has contracts and who doesn't at the minute after this game. We've got a big admin stuff to talk about after this match. As Manny Wales with a free kick. Trying to find Davies at the back post. And it falls to Balogun. And it's saved by the Mikalova goalkeeper. As I am really enjoying this save. And we do go into Season 4 after we finish this season and this game, which is mental. And we're in Step 3 now. We started in Step 6 and we are now in Step 3, which is unbelievable. And I really think we can do some business. And if we can get promoted, I believe that getting promoted to Step 2 is where it gets serious. Because you obviously, that's when some teams are professional, etc, etc. As Ryder now for Mikalova, finding Zen Cunningham, who crosses and poor Forshaw punches away. And Wingate now, he is on his own. And that is the half-time whistle. It ends the first half here. Mikalova 0, Sleaford Town 1. As we are 33 points clear at the top of the table. So we could have finished the season 11 games ago and won the league, which is just mind-blowing. To have a lead that big is mental. There's not a lot has happened here in this game. It's been a bit of a boring game to finish the season with. But it's not been a boring season at all. And we are winning the game. As Rio Hammond is unfortunately injured. So Braden Derbyshire will come on. Derbyshire not had as much football this year as last year. But still played a decent amount and contributed quite a bit. As we're into the final 20 minutes now here. Can't believe how little has happened in this game. As we're not going to make any subs. As how does the league table look? We will find out at the end of the game. As AJ Weston now with the throw for Sleaford finds Manny Wales with a lovely deft touch to Balogun. And Manny Wales hits the bar looking for his potential last goal for the club. You never know. Don't know what's going to happen with Manny Wales over the summer. As I will talk about the contract situation after this game, but it's definitely interesting now. As Cunningham, I believe, is offside there. So we will not see how that cross impacts against us. As we're into the final 3 minutes of injury time now. And that is Step 4 completed. We win the game, the final game of the season. Mikalova 0, Sleaford Town 1. And that is a very, very good season. Completed and finished now. As right, let's start with... Let's just have a little look. Well, that's fine. Let's start with the league table. So, we played 42 games and we absolutely demolished the league. We scored 116 goals. We only conceded 38. To be fair, Belper only conceded 29. We conceded 38 with a 78 goal difference, 117 points. We absolutely walked the league. Season preview, we were predicted to come third, which I don't really... Oh my god, he's sick. Fair. We predicted to come third, and we have won the league, which is lovely. So we will be promoted into step 3. Now, I think we go to this league. Yeah. Which is the league's... Yeah, I think we go into this league. So, Sudbury are in here. Avechurch, like Hemel Hempstead, that's quite a big team. Stamford. So yeah, a decent league it looks like we'll be going into. The best player in the league, a regen. He looks decent, but I think we will go up, because if I show you my team here. So AJ Weston, 2.5 star left back, right? Good step 3 player. So our team is good enough for a good step 3, and we have players that are better, etc, etc. So we're looking good on that front. So I'll finish going on about the competitions we were in, and then we will move on to our team. So we got knocked out in the first round of the FA Trophy against Stockton, unfortunately, which you saw in the mid-season review. What we also saw in the mid-season review was us beat Harrogate Town 1-0 in the FA Cup. We then drew Southampton at home against, in the FA Cup third round, where we lost 2-0, unfortunately. So that is disappointing. So that's how we did in all of the competitions. Our finances, we have 167,000 in the bank, which is pretty decent. This season, compared to last year, because of those massive cup runs, we picked up a lot of money in prize money and in gate receipts, especially compared to the season before. But if we just compare expenditure, our player wages, our staff wages went down massively, which is really nice. But our player wages went up by about 11,000. I think they're going to skyrocket next year, because if we look at this in our league, if we go team stats and we go finances and we go salary per annum, we spend the 5th most in the league, which isn't too bad. So we spend 64,000. So if we remember that number, and then we go to step 3 and we go to the league that I believe we're going to be going into, we spend 64,000. Teams in this league are spending 340,000. So some teams in this league are spending 5 times what we're spending. Ours would be the 20th lowest. So I think we're going to have to spend a lot more money, which isn't great. Like Hednesford Town are paying £400 a week for their players. Hopefully we won't have to do that, because I don't know if we've got the money to do that. Anyway, our squad. So the players that are definitely here for next year. Tom Wingate scored 37 goals this year. Absolutely fantastic player. Is leading National League South as well, which is fantastic. Rio Hammond as well signed a new contract, leading good National League player, so he is going to be fantastic next season out on this right hand side, which is beautiful. And Luca Davies is also still here next year, good National League South player. So those 3 all have contracts. Marcus Gomez is unfortunately leaving to go and play professional football in Latvia. He left. He wanted about £1,000 a week, and I was like, I literally physically can't afford that. So unfortunately he is going, being a good servant this season. Now the other people in the squad, people like Balogun, he wants £250 a week, and I just don't know if I can afford. I don't want to give him £250 a week if he's not, like, he's leading step 3, but I think maybe I could bring in people of a similar level for hopefully cheaper. And another thing, a little top tip for you as well, these people don't leave. They go on to contracts like this, out of contract, but what you do is they're on month-to-month contracts, so you still pay them the weekly wage they're on, but there's no expiry date. But what it does mean is people, so you see how Manny Wales is wanted by spending more time for transfer, they'd have to bid for Manny Wales and I'd have to accept it. Whereas someone like Harvey Andrews, it's all freeze, so they don't have to, I don't have to agree, they can just bid and get them, if that makes sense. I want to maybe try and get Dylan De Gale on a contract because I think he'd be really good for us. But I think some of these people, like, for example, Manny Wales has been absolutely terrific for us. 37 goals, 21 assists in the last 2 seasons. A really good player. His current ability, he's a good step 3 player. But if I go to offer him a new contract, he wants £220 a week, which would make him my highest earner by £60 a week. So it would make him my highest earner by what he's already on, which I'm not sure if that's necessarily worth it. People like this guy, though, definitely will be leaving. But it'll be very interesting. Definitely very interesting. But there should be people that we can bring in that will improve us. And obviously now we're going up to step 3. We should get a big reputation boost as well because of our FA Cup run. And we're also going to be in the FA Cup again. So hopefully we can go on another FA Cup run. But next season is going to be very interesting because step 3 to get promoted to step 2 will be challenging. But I'm prepared for it. And the good thing is that because I go away in 2 days, for me in real life, that then means that I won't be playing for a week. So let me know in the comments down below any tips, the players you think I should sign, things like that. And I just want to say, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss an upload. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy these end of season, mid-season review, Sleaford Town videos. Let me know in the comments down below if you do. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Football Manager content. Peace.